Welcome back to Introduction to Linux. My name is Connor Meisner-Toops, and I am your guide through this video series. In this video, video 7, we're going to be going over VIM. VIM is the second version of VI. We won't be going over VI because all of VI is covered inside of VIM. Throughout this series, we spent a lot of time messing with files. But one thing we haven't actually covered is how to edit a file inline. That's where the VIM command comes into play. VIM stands for VI Improved. VI was a very simple text editor for the terminal that was used in traditional Linux systems. VIM is an extremely complicated command though, so let's spend this entire video just focusing on that. First, let's move the example file to my desktop. Let's go into my desktop, and there we go. Now we've got a file we want to work with. The example file, we can see we've got some typos, we've got some duplicated lines, we need to clean this up. Let's use the vim command on example. Simple syntax, and bam, we're in the file. I can use the arrow keys to move around. Additionally, I can use the L key to move left and the H key to move right. I can use the J key to move down and the K key to move up. Most experienced Vim users will use commands like the HJKL instead of the arrow keys. The reason why they do that is so that they don't have to move their hands off the home row of the keyboard. For now, don't worry about learning all the crazy syntax of Vim. We just need to know how to do basic editing. That's why we're going to use the arrow keys for now, and we're going to navigate down over to the text with the typo in it. Now don't start typing immediately. Vim is a mode-based editor. That means you enter different modes to do different things. If we wanted to insert new text, I could do so with the I command and enter the insert mode. You can see at the bottom, I am now in mode insert. Now I'm in an editor just like normal. The delete key works, the arrow keys still work, and if I start typing letters, they work like I expect. To leave insert mode, I can press the escape key. Now I'm back in the base mode of Vim. There are other keys to enter insert mode as well though. For example, if I do Shift A, I'll enter the insert mode at the end of the line. Now if I press escape, and I go to the beginning of a word, and press the lowercase a key, I'll start typing one character forward. Let's say I still had this typo here. From the base mode of Vim, if I press the S key, it will enter insert mode after deleting the current character. Then all I have to do is press left and then press X. Simply pressing the escape key puts me back into the normal base mode. What about the Shift S key? That one completely erases the current line and enters insert mode. Since I didn't want to have that duplicated text, now all I have to do is press the delete key and the entire line is gone. Let's say we have some garbage in this entire line. I don't actually want to enter the insert mode, I just want to remove this line. I can press the DD command to completely wipe out the line without entering the insert mode. As you're quickly seeing, Vim is very, very complex. That complexity gives you a lot of power and control over your files. If you start working with Linux often, you'll find that learning even some of these Vim options will make you significantly more efficient. Alright, now I've finished editing Vim. I want to save my changes and exit. To do that, I'm going to press Shift semicolon to do a colon. If you look at the bottom of the screen, you'll see I now have a colon and a flashing cursor. Be careful not to immediately start typing while in this mode. From here, this is where you write commands to Vim. For example, If I want to write my changes, I would press W. Now all my changes have been saved. If I wanted to leave, I would press the :Q. There you go. Let's go back into an example. Let's say I only want some text, and I don't want all this other stuff. If I press D once, and then press the up arrow key, it deletes the current line and the previous line. Now let's save this change. :W. But wait. But let's say I want to copy these changes to a new file. We can do W some other example and press enter. Now, when we do :Q, we'll see that no changes have been saved. We can do one of two things. We can use the U command to go backwards and replace the last change. Now if we attempt to quit, it lets us, because we've never actually changed anything. However, let's say I didn't want to go through the trouble of reversing everything I've done. Q bang, exclamation mark. Now let's take a look at the desktop. There we go, we have two files. Okay, but are we sure we didn't accidentally change example? Nope, looks like example is exactly like we left it. And that finally wraps up VIM. This is definitely going to be one where you have to practice hands-on repeatedly before you get the hang of it. Like streams, be sure to go online and try to get some practice. There are numerous tutorials across countless sites that will help you learn how to use this editor. In the next video, we're going to be using VIM to edit our Bash RC and then finally close up the series. See you then.